What is up, guys? It's Superken for Superken Gaming. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a comment saying hi, thumbs up if you liked the video already, share this video with your friends, and this is the Backlog. Alright, I got my first tough choice. Do I get the center of the sword that I can't get to? The Eye of the Lost God must hold great power. They're back together, but Renardo still needed a game changer to save Rebelon. Even though Renardo could no longer get the Skyripper's armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe he could still harness its power with Lupino's help. Do I want to harness the power, or do I want to kidnap the Emperor's only daughter, which would make him more angry? So I'm not sure if I want to do that. Let's go for the core.
To make the Skyripper, the Transcendent Emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Renardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lupino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that.
The core of the Skyripper? Lupino's excited. That's an actual thing that we could just go and get.
Of course.
You've been busy.
He sure had. Renardo told him all the things he'd been up to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend. Renardo grinned. He had a very good feeling about this.
Let's go get it.
It's beautiful here, thought Renardo. He was thrilled to be back with his old war buddy. He'd missed the mad rabbit, but something was not quite right.
I have a bad feeling about this. Get the Skyripper core. Oh, girl, I'm going to. Don't you worry about that.
Who
With
made
fire
all these
essence.
ore chests anyway?
Don't worry
They'd have
about
quite
that,
a business
child.
doing that.
Hello, chest. Our first ever water essence? Ooh, a teleporter. And I guess I didn't mean to do that. That was very helpful. Thank you, teleporter. What is this? No, we're not jumping down there. Not yet.
This chest contained a Vorpal sword. I'm just kidding. Vorpal swords don't exist.
Thanks. Thanks for getting my hopes up and my excitement up. Let's hop down. Hop down the well.
Getting a bad feeling about this, Renardo thought.
Stick my sword
Maybe Lupino was right.
in that
Maybe
door.
they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
Hello, you beautiful Raven Jew. By beautiful, I mean ugly. Not to. Oh, you jerk! Doing my perfect trophy run. I'm gonna have to make you pay for that. Critical strike. Imperfect. I'm sorry I can't be perfect. Are you kidding me? This was the end of the level. This one's the most no-brainer one. I gotta check the base. Can't rescue my friends.
Lupino would have to wait. The core would have to wait. Renardo had a very bad feeling that something was going terribly wrong at the rebel base. Its location was secret, but secrets can be discovered. There were Imperials everywhere in the ruins, and dead civilians. The Ravens were killing everything in sight. Renato was relieved to see no rebels among the dead. Maybe the secret base was still secret, but there were huge burn marks on buildings. What monstrous weapon was the Empire using here? The core had great power. Had they harnessed it somehow, even though they didn't have the armature?
All these breakables, though.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you limber.
Definitely not teleporting. Can open that gate first. And of course, let's level up. There's a chest down there. How do I get to it? Can level up my health. No! Do not damage me! Try again. I'm Batman, but a fox. I'm Foxman.
He could smell charred flesh and hear screams.
Hello.
The ruins were on fire. But the Ravens had rigged up the core as some kind of burning ray.
All
They
that
wouldn't need to
essence
know the secret location.
in those
They were
jeans.
burning everything. It was killing
I
them
can't go
too.
back.
Their black feathers littered the path. He would have to take the core from them. It was the last thing he wanted to do.
What is... Oh no. Oh no. I may be in some foxy trouble. Just kidding. Don't shoot at me, bro. What is this?
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still
Perfect.
use doorknobs.
Hello. Beautiful. Hate to see you go, but love to watch you die. Or ice sword, whatever it is. I've made it. I haven't made it.
As the last Raven fell, Renato felt worse than he ever had. The core was killing him, again. The council members cautiously came out into the smoke. "You saved us," croaked the speaker. They would put the weaponized core deep in a cavern, she promised, where its poison could harm no one. They would heal him if they could, she said. No, it's a weapon now. We need one. I'll lead the charge. "It
Wow.
will kill you,"
I'm
croaked the
heroic.
speaker. "I guess it already has," Renato said. She bobbed her head gravely.
No.
"When
My
all
heart.
this is over," she said, "we'll name our new capital city for you."
Our story has restarted itself, but now we've got new choices.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis stone.
I'll
It
get that
sounded
stone.
ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Renato went ostrich hunting.
I love hunting for ostriches.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone?
Perhaps
Long
they were.
hidden in a buried temple. Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now. Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals.
I'll get that
Once,
stone.
Renato had opened a chest, and a Jack-in-the-Box jumped out. Jack-in-the-Boxes, they gave him the Wiggins.
I don't blame him. Jack in the Boxes also give me the Wiggins. Pull that switch. God of War. Will you? Ooh! I take these God of War tricks all day.
The ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. And he hadn't come too late.
I got plenty of stuff to level up
If
now.
they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Agreed. And that shield. Eat that, bro. Sorry, not sorry.
Can I borrow that?
It would be my pleasure to take that shield out on a fancy date. Alright. Getting Sly with it. Sly Cooper up in his house. Good luck shooting beyond the doors, punks. You can't. So by good luck, I literally meant good luck. I've
It was
captured
a
you, Stone!
Of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid.
My ex-girlfriend's
Nervous,
heart.
he picked it up.
As the Farfarer landed at the foot
Let's
of
get
the
through these mountains.
Bernardo was surprised to find Lapino there. What are you doing here?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I was stowed away on an Imperial courier ship, dressed up as a combat nurse carrying a general's beak transplant.
This is not
I
a great
kind of
time,
believe it.
said Renato.
That's when you need your friends.
Said Lapino. I just need some peace and
Of
quiet,
course.
said Renato and grimly set out of the path. A crafting bench.
I don't have enough
Renato wondered
essence.
what he could make with it.
Nothing yet. Not until I have what I need. And what I need is some air essence. So I think of your shield, bro. Hey, I'm quite perfect, aren't I? I made it to the top of the mountains. It's nice and chilly. All those chests staring at me while I fly. I can't hop off of this thing, can I? No. It would make sense for there to be some water things in these ice sickles. Same with the wind essence and the purple crystals. Why are they not in them?
His his mother and
Guess
never
it would
let him
make
wave his sword around at
upgrading
home.
weapons too
He
easy,
guessed he was still compensating for that.
but I wouldn't complain if it were that way. Alright.
Renato thought it would make a difference, snatching the Ibla stone before the Emperor could get it. And it would destroy him.
It would make a
Zenobia
difference.
and Lupino, they were both trying to save him. Peace. That was what he needed.
But the thing is, can I attack while my sword's being thrown?
So much for peace and quiet. There was Lupino.
Of course.
Again. You're stronger than some dumb rock, Lupino said.
True.
Let's just bury it. Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued?
Who cares?
No.
Who cares about
He was
Lupino?
probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne?
Probably.
Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper?
I know why I
Renato
chose the
never
Sky
made
Ripper.
plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out.
Forget in the storybook,
The Sky Ripper was a long shot.
there's a darn good
He'd
reason.
have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends.
I'm going after the
That was against his nature.
Sky Ripper.
Could he stick with it? And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing?
I get it. I get the dashing. I am quite dashing. I'm quite ravishing too. Take the alternate path. Sorry, but your punks aren't gonna take me down.
Seen his mistake before. Trusting his old friend Lupino, who'd been through so many battles with him and shed so many heartaches, who he'd rescued so many times. What was up with that guy anyway?
True. Wait, so many choices. Let's go through. Perfect strike. So think of your shield. Not today. Is that a grunt in a can? What? All those essence.
Magical jewel. Renato couldn't wait to find a workbench.
Darn right I can't wait. All these jewels make me happy. I'm gonna continue slaying these fools, but I'm gonna end the backlog there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thumbs up if you like the video. And my review for stories,
Dash, thought Renato.
and my review for stories The Path of Destinies is already up. So go check it out. Spoiler alert, I give it an awesome score, of course. Thanks for watching.